Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast. As always, Aquarius, I really do appreciate all of you. I really hope that you're resonating with the messages. And if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this message a big thumbs up and let's dive into your messages, Aquarius. So let's see what's going on for your week. Messages for Aquarius Spirit, guidance for the week for Aquarius. Guidance for the week for Aquarius. Guidance for the week. Let's see, Aquarius. So, bottom of the deck, you have Five of Intention, and it says back and forth. And Three of Intention, behind a mask. Ooh. Feels like a little deception going on here. Some of you, when I first pulled that back and forth energy, I feel like some of you could be this going back and forth on a certain route you want to take. You could be deciding between I don't know why I'm feeling this, but some of you are trying to decide to stay with a partner or leave a partner. This feels like you are in between making a decision. This feels like the Two of Swords to me and the Tarot. I feel like a lot of you are like at a crossroads in your life where you're trying to figure out which way to go. I don't know if this is involving another person or this is just you. You could be at a point in your life at this point, especially this week, where you are really trying to discern. As I'm speaking, my nose is really itching. Okay, so first of all, that's a sign that Spirit is with me on this. And also that there's a certain amount of discernment that you need to put in. The nose, for me, as a reader, I always take the nose as like discernment, right? It's like, can you sniff it out? Do you know where your heart lies? Do you know what's really best for you? And some of you, Aquarius, make sure that you're not necessarily making these decisions, whatever this decision is. Make sure you're not making it from a head space, right? You want to make it from your intuition. You want to make it from your heart, right? Because I feel like there's an important decision coming up for some of you. Or there's a, like you are at a crossroads in your life. Which way should I go? Should I, go back to school? Should I study? Should I quit this job? Should I, continue on this path? Should I stay with this person? There's something about seeking your inner guidance for this decision, right? It doesn't feel as though you're going to be able to speak to a friend and get this, right? This feels like you are going to have to rely on your own discernment this week about this decision, whatever this is, because it does feel like a crossroads, or like trying to come to a conclusion about something. And someone, this could be you, or this could be someone, Aquarius, where you are seeing behind someone's true intentions. Like, now it doesn't mean that someone is behind their mask is fuckery. They could be like someone who has a lot of love for you, and yet they portray themselves to be unforgiving or don't give a shit. I feel like this energy of someone playing a role, right? Maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome. This also could be your energy. It doesn't have to be another individual. It could be you portraying something that you're not, and not calling you fake. You could be doing this out of survival, right? Or out of playing a role that people have put you in. Maybe a lot of people play roles because and I just realized that you have intention twice. And I'm gonna get into that in a second if I remember. But a lot of people, I'm just being honest with you, a lot of people do get into this situation where people, like parents, they got to play a role. Like maybe you're the oldest child, you're the only child, or whatever, and people put a lot of weight on you They tell you you need to be this role model. You have to play this role. You have to get this job. You have to go to this college. You have to have these. You have to have children. You have to start a family. It's almost like you guys have been in. You could have been placed in this role, or you could have been playing this role in order to, I don't know, be more likable, not be a disappointment, not, something like that, not hurt someone's feelings. It feels like you've been a little bit of betraying yourself here. I feel like you are something about confidence too. Aquarius, you could be starting to become more confident, or right? It feels like I'm feeling so many stories here. Bear with me. I feel like some of you could be deciding to disappoint someone because you're ready to do something that's really makes you happy, instead of like asking someone, to be happy for you, or to hopefully agree with a decision you want to make in your life. And with with the 5 of intention, the 3 of intention, this also marks seven. I'm sorry, 8. The number 8 or 5 or 3 doesn't matter. It feels like with the number 8, this is about success. This is about you reaping rewards for really. It feels like you are really just relying on yourself at this time, or rewarding yourself, or being confident in your decisions. I think for some of you, you've maybe had a pattern of doing things to make other people happy, right? Not wanting to sacrifice relationships, or not, it's something, it's so weird because these messages so far, the cards come out. However, I'm doing a lot of channeling because these cards have really nothing to do with what I'm saying. So some of you are really going to be finding out what makes you happy this week and going forth on that. Because I do feel like this energy of like, I don't want to disappoint, or I don't want people to be mad at me. It's almost like you have to do something and then ask for forgiveness instead of asking for permission, right? Just do it. Just follow your heart on this. On the flip side, I feel like another story I'm getting with the behind the mask, some of you are seeing someone for who they truly are, their intentions, what they truly want, who they truly are, whether good or bad. It's going to be up to you. This is a general message. This is going to help you make that decision to go on a certain path. Like, right, if you find out like a spouse is cheating, I do feel like that could be an issue. Someone you are with could be cheating. They could be betraying you in some way. It doesn't have to be cheating. It could be just like you guys can't get on the same page to save your life. And so you could be seeing them for who they are, which will set you on a different path. Maybe you thought marriage, maybe you thought forever, maybe you thought soulmate, and now things are being flipped on its head. But this could be anything. This could be you seeing behind coworkers' masks, right? Seeing that, oh, they're not actually my friend. They're just, a person who's out to just, get a certain amount of popularity at work, or they're after the same position. It's going to be different for all of you. I've already pre-shuffled these tea leaves. I'm going to do it one more time. And then I'm going to cut the deck and pull some more cards for you, Aquarius. Okay. Let's see. Your first card out is box, and it says you will receive a gift. Oh, I just felt like with this box, you will receive a gift. I can't help it, but I feel like it's related to behind the mask. I think you're going to be really, something could come out about a person's intentions, and at first you're like, oh shit, like this person's a bitch, or they're like an asshole, right? And at first it feels like a betrayal, and then it sets you free, right? It's like, okay, now I know what I want to do, right? Now I know where I want to go in my life. And it feels like it could be a gift, and like a gift in disguise. It could be a blessing in disguise. For some of you, this is an actual gift you're receiving. It's just going to depend. Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I was about to say success. I do feel like someone will gossip about your success as well. Someone will gossip about your secrets. So again, I feel like this is very related to this behind the mask energy, that someone, this could be a friend, this could be a coworker, this could be a lover. You could find out from a friend about a person you're dealing with, doing something ill intent. Sunshine. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. I love to see that. Because this is, like I said, this is after something comes to the light, right? Everything comes out in the wash. We've all heard that saying. Something coming out sets you free. It sets you on a different path. And at first you feel like, oh, like I can't believe I'm going through this. And yet it's so freeing. It sets you free, and it makes you, it's almost like it's the thing that needed to happen, right? To maybe set you on a new path. Also, creative ideas. Some of you are really creative. You have really good ideas for things that you want to do. This could be something where it could make you profit, or it just could be just like starting a new side hustle, or promoting your side hustle. Maybe you already have one and you just let it fall to the side. And now that your time is freed up, or you finally make a decision about something, this situation frees you up, and now you're like on a new path in some way. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. So like I said, some of you, this is about a lover, right? A romantic partner finding out something, something not so good. It could be cheating. It could just be, I don't know why I'm seeing this. Someone could have been like stealing money from you, or like hiding money, or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. But I do feel like this comes to the light. Like something comes out and it sets you free. Let's see what's at the bottom here. It says bridge. Love that. Successfully overcoming a problem here. So a lot of you will be overcoming an issue. You will be, it's like the thing that needed to happen. I can't get past that. It's a thing that needed to take place here, Aquarius, because it was going to keep you stuck. It was going to make you, like, you could have been in this energy of like, I don't know, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I leave them? Should I start a new job? Should I quit this job? Like, it almost kept you in limbo. Paralysis, right? Analysis paralysis. And, analyzing everything, where you're not doing anything. You're just staying in that place and just trying to decide. And something comes up, something comes to the surface, and you're like, oh, okay, well, now I know I need to do this, right? Because now I know that this person is not for me. This place isn't for me. This job isn't for me. Let's pull some tarot. And it like sets you on a new path, and it's more successful than you anticipated it to be. Let's pull some tarot for you, Aquarius, for the week. Okay. All right. This card flew out. Let's see what it is. It was a two of wands reverse, and I don't read reversals, especially not today. Two of wands. Yep. Another two, right? And this card speaks of a person like on a seesaw, trying to decide. This is also about decisions. Should I stay or go? One wand is in his comfort zone. The other one is in his future. What could be happening? What could be, what he could go towards, basically, no matter if you're male or female. Four of wands at the bottom. Love that. This is the death card, severing ties. Something, oh yeah, some of you are really, really, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, by the way. Some of you are really like killing a relationship this week. It could be with a partner. It could be someone you live with, someone you are dealing with in some way. All right, so you have the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Death card. The Three of Wands, are you freaking kidding me? You have all these wands. This is definitely could be about work as well. Let's pull one final card, the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. For some of you, this is about work. This is about you stepping out on your own, right? You begin your reading with the Two of Wands, which is about deciding, you know, this person is looking at the world in their hands and thinking like, oh, I can really like set out on this new thing, or I have this idea about what I want to do, but yet fear keeps them on that bridge. Fear keeps them in on that ledge, like this indecision mode, indecision. That's what I feel here. And now when something comes up or someone tells you something, and it could feel like a gossip, but it's something that will be a gift, right? I can't help but to see that these two cards came out one after the other, which makes me feel like it is a gift. It's gossip, but it's something that frees you. It's something that gives you freedom. It like sets you free. It makes you feel like, hey, you know what? I was staying in this job because I thought they were gonna acknowledge me in some way, and they haven't. And so now I'm gonna set out and I'm going to reclaim my freedom. Some of you, this is about starting a business or like really stepping out in your entrepreneurship for the first time. Really, like maybe you did it part-time, now you want to do it full-time, right? I do feel like this, and this also could be about moving. The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, this definitely could be about moving, physical moving to a different country. I don't know why I'm getting like San Francisco with this card. Some of you could be moving to San Francisco or moving to California or moving to a sunnier state. I don't know. But you have the Death card in the middle, which tells me that you're about to experience some type of, you know, a newness, a rebirth. For some of you, this will be very dramatic in the sense that you will be like packing a bag and you only want one bag. I don't know why I'm getting this. Some of you will be packing a bag and like heading out on your own. Like, I don't need any of this shit. I just want my some clothes, some fresh clothes, some socks, and I'm out. You know, it's going to be something like, it could be spontaneous. You could be taking like a big risk this week. For some of you, this could be about moving out of a partnership home. Like, so if you share an apartment with someone or a home, you could be deciding to end it. You could be also setting forth on like divorce papers or something like that, ending engagements. This feels very like, this feels like a solo journey to me. So some of you will be separating from work, from jobs that you've been at. You could be separating from partnerships. You could be separating from your parents in some way. Like it almost feels like you're coming of age. Some of you are really figuring out who you are at this point. This feels like a big week. Obviously, this energy doesn't have to be contained. It's time is an illusion, right? It doesn't exist. So it can really be expanded throughout the month of April, but whatever, you know, take it as it resonates. As I said, I feel like some of you are going to be deciding to work on a new venture, work on your skills and abilities in some way. And this is the thing that makes you happy. This is the thing that, you know, brings in the sunshine, right? It's almost like, let me see if I can pick it up. It feels like a fresh start. It feels like a new beginning after a little bit of like fear mogging going on, right? Being in that fear mode, fearing the worst, fearing that it's not going to work out, fearing that, oh, I'm going to be single forever. Oh, I'm never going to get to the bottom of this. How do I really want my life to be? It feels like you've been in this seesaw of like, I don't know if I should stay or go. I don't know what I should do. Second guessing yourself. Some of you, this is about people pleasing, right? Making sure that everyone else is happy about your decisions. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are going to be really focusing on skill building. Some of you are really talented at something, and this could be anything. Really talented at something. and waiting for those ships to come in, waiting for profit to be gained, waiting for people to acknowledge your work. You could be starting to have more attention put on you too this week, Aquarius, because people could start seeing you, seeing the work you've done, and start like paying you for it, or start acknowledging you for it. Some of you, if this is about a partnership or romantic kind, ending it, I think this is the thing that sets you free, that's empowering to you, because maybe you've been hooked on this person for a really long time, right? And maybe you thought it would result in a marriage. Some of you were married. The Four of Wands speaks of marriage. Some of you were married, and some of you are really deciding, you know what, I would rather be single than be unhappy. Or this connection isn't working. I'm growing apart. We're growing apart. We're two different people. Something about this is what I feel like some of you could really be finding out about a cheating thing going on. Okay. Now, I have no cards that suggest that. This is all channeling. I feel like a lot of you are some of you, sorry, not a lot of you, hopefully not a lot of you. One or two of you could be finding out that a spouse has been cheating, or that there's been some type of infidelity, whether emotional, physical, whatever. This is coming to you and it feels like a burden. Of course, it feels like a scandal. It feels like a heartbreak, but it starts you on a new beginning. Okay, you're going to be killing a relationship. The death card doesn't really speak of that, but I do feel like this is like a new life. It's like you're turning over a new leaf. You're putting intention into your own shit, like whatever you do, and it's like a new thing. It's like a new beginning for you. However this turns out, it's going to turn out great for you. So those are your messages, Aquarius. I really hope that you resonated with it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.